Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What I respect lecture in speaking for formal setting, Mrs. Susanna Rahman, DRA M.Hum. Also to the audience of my dear fellow seminar participant. Good night. Greeting to all of us. Dear friend, as stated in announcement, the seminar on the occasion of today will discuss about let's live a healthy life. And it will begin soon. Please pay attention to the speaker so that we can take the knowledge that he convey. Okay, just go ahead. I invite Ratu Cinta to deliver the material. Ratu Cinta, the time is yours.
Okay, we will tell you guys about the danger of overconsumption junk food. But firstly, I want to tell you what is junk food mean. Junk food is a food with low nutrition and high in calories. Some people say junk food is fast food that is delicious and cheap. No wonder that in several countries, including Indonesia, junk food is very popular, even though enjoying that food often will have an impact on our health in the future. Junk food is not only fast food restaurant originating from Western countries, but also Indonesia makes a lot of it. For the example, fried food. Fried food. The seller of fried food that fry that food in oil that used many times, and sometimes they mix the very dangerous if consumed by human. I believe everyone would have eaten junk food, but do they know what is in that food and what harms could are behind it? My friend Yona want to tell you about it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kencana Uli Esprimiona, and now I will continue the material from Cinta. As Cinta said before, that junk food is fast food with low nutrition and high calories, and some people say that junk food is delicious and cheap. As a fast food that delicious and cheap. But some people also argue that if you're enjoying junk food occasionally, it is certainly fine. But I think no, because if you have tried junk food once, you will be addicted with it. So it's not good for our body and it's not good for our danger. It's not good. It's very dangerous for our health. Sorry. And the first reason why I think junk food is very dangerous for our health. First, we all know that junk food contain animal oil, sodium, and calories. And by enjoying junk food very often, more and more people will be overweight and or obese. As the result, they are exposed to high blood pressure and then diabetes and then cholesterol, which are risk of stroke, heart attack, even death. And the second reason is we all know that junk food, the average junk food doesn't contain enough vitamin, fiber, and nutrition. Most all of this food use preservative and dyes to make them look fresher. Especially in Indonesia, many of cheap food use dangerous ingredients. And the last reason, or because junk food, some people say buying junk food is very delicious and cheap, but later on, I think but later on they have to pay a lot for medicine and hospital fees because they ate too much junk food. So it's better for us to cook our food at home with our own ingredients, which are very high in uh, for choosing ingredient and not to be fooled by fish and meat with formalin. So that's all of my material, and the next material will be presented by Pitaloka Dewi. Pitaloka, it's time is yours.
Okay, as Shona explained it before, that junk food is a food that is very dangerous for our health. And I think the effect of eating junk food will not be felt now, but it maybe will be felt in 5 to 10 years upcoming. Changing habits from fond of eating junk food to healthy food is difficult. And uh, like savory and sweet food such as chips, fried foods, and chocolate will be a very tough test to get rid of. Why I say that is very tough test to get rid of because this is because most of processed food are made with a smart combination of sugar, salt, fat, and another chemicals designed to make you want it more and make you feel like addicted to eating junk food. And if you don't stop eating junk food right away, it will be cause healthy problems such as increased weight and cholesterol. And sooner or later, you will experience it. And if therefore, if this is the important for us to change our habit from eating junk food to healthy food to get a long healthy life. Even it is hard for you, but you should try to change your eating habit to to eating junk food from eating junk food to healthy food. Okay, and I have several tips for you to avoid or reduce eating junk food. The first is set boundaries. Try reducing order. Try reducing junk food order when you go to the fast food restaurant. For example, only order burger without soda. And if you are used to it, you should change. You should stop to eating junk food. Okay. Second is provide a stock of healthy food. If you are trying to avoid or reduce eating junk food, you should have a stock of fruit for 1 week. And whenever you feel like snacking, you can eat the fruit which are more healthier than you eat junk food. The third is find a replacement. If you are really want to eat junk food, it's okay. You can eat junk food, but change the ingredient. Okay. Uh, for example, you can make a health, a healthy sandwich from whole wheat bread and vegetables and lean chicken meat. And I think that is more healthier than you go out and buy some sandwich. And the fourth is set goals. Remember, often consuming junk food, it's not good for our health. And uh, whenever you feel like want to eat junk food, you can remembering the dangers who hide behind the delicious of eating junk food. The five is do activities. Many of us eating junk food when we are feel bored, feel stressed or depressed. And instead of eating junk food, we can change it by do activities that we like, such as exercising, reading a book, listen to the music, or another. And the last is enough sleep. Never cut back on your schedule at night. If you are often don't get enough sleep, your appetite will increase, and it is possible to you to eat junk food again. Okay, that is several tips from me. I hope it can be useful, and please remember that our health is very important. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And now for the last is for the conclusion. Okay, for the conclusion, why we have to share this information, because in these circumstances we need to protect our body, and we must have strong immune by having a healthy food, and then exercise, having a vitamin, and the other side we can do a healthy stuff such as doing sport at home or exercising. So that's all of our material. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.